communication techniques. For us, it's from the coach approach. From you, it's from the therapeutic world. It's all right. But there are conversation techniques that can improve the dynamic. So one of the things that came up as you were talking, Susan, was we teach the technique of ask, don't tell. If you hear yourself telling, then there's a pretty good sign that they may or may not be listening. And if you look at classic Ericksonian psychology, if you tell somebody something, it's external information. And they're going to vote. Do I like it or not? Do I agree with it or not? Do I want to use it or not? It's information. If you ask them a question, then and they answer it, now it's insight and it belongs to them. They own it.
Nice.
So if you tell them you really need to get started on your homework, you know what that's going to lead to. Maybe I don't. But if you say, when do you feel like you want to get started on your homework? Or how much time do you think you need for your homework? Or what's your plan this evening around your homework? Or like there are a number of ways you can do it depending on where they are. They're going to think about, oh, I have homework to do. How do I want to handle that? Which is very different from mom just told me I had to stop playing this video game and do my homework.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
ask, don't tell can be really powerful.
That's fantastic.
I was just talking to a group and one of the moms said, I just asked this vague question and it was amazing how much better the conversation went.
Wow. I'm
So
going to jump into the chat. Someone asked, could you talk about the element of fear that they may feel? And I'm asking Gloria if you want to elaborate on that. So we'll circle back. And then someone said, how do you know what developmental stage they're in? And that's not a.
Well, so yeah, so because I was going to go back to the conversation a little bit about meeting them where they are and setting realistic expectations. The rule of thumb, so people always say, it's like, what is a realistic expectation? And I think, okay, if your kid can do it 80% of the time independently, and it's not because it's a full moon,
or not a full moon.
or not a full moon, right? Is this sort of that may be a realistic expectation. We don't want to like shit all over anybody here, but we want to be able to look and say, what can they do independently? And then what you were saying, Elaine, earlier, that's so important is that this is incremental. Not how do I get them up here to the 10th step, but